So hi, my name is Sarvesh and you are watching D365 Notes. So today the agenda of this uh, video is in D365 we have advanced rules. So we will be discussing that. So let's get started. So today we will be starting with advanced rule in D365 Finance and Operation. So let's see and let's have a recap what we have covered in earlier episode. So this is the continuation of previous episodes. So if you didn't watch that previous episode, I would suggest that you should watch that episode and come here to learn this further. So here in last videos we have covered about account structure, creation, then main account mapping to the account structure, then how to map a financial dimension to account structure, and we will cover about advanced rule in today in this topic. So let's get started. So in this series for this trade link limited legal entity, we have taken India chart of accounts. So in India chart of accounts, we will be performing some advanced rules. So let me explain this further. So I will open this account structure. So this is my account structure. Okay, where business unit, cost center and department is enabled. But my client has a specific requirement that one of my main account should have, or one or two of my main accounts should have project dimension. For example, project dimension should be enabled. So for that, either we can create a separate account structure, or we can define a specific advanced rule for that. Separate account structure will, for example, if we have similar requirement for like a 50 main accounts for different things, then we cannot define 50 account structure. It will look odd and it will be very difficult for any consultant who works on that, or any company who is working on that specific account structures. So for that we can define advanced rules in the D365 Finance and Operation. So now I will be this is my India legal entity chart of accounts, where I will be filtering my employee. So this is the one. So for this league account, we will be adding advanced rule. So let's discuss how to create that. For that, I will duplicate one more tab. I will go to General Ledger. So first thing first, we need to define advanced rule for your our project financial dimension. So go to General Ledger, chart of accounts, structure, and advanced rules structures. So click on this. Here you will see that my project is already created. So I will show you for some other financial dimension. So I can click on new button. Now I can mention, for example, worker, click OK. So now a worker advanced rule structure is created. Now you will see here add segment. Here scroll, you will see all the finance dimension available in the system. You will see here. So I will be adding worker, add segment. So here similarly in like account structure, you can define the rules. For example, blank allowed, blank values are allowed, or you can define any other. Then it's possible you can define. So I will be mentioning blank values are allowed. Now after that I will validate it is okay, and I can activate. So that is the basic setup of advanced rule creation, advanced rule structure creation in the D365. Similarly, if you have like a requirement for is between and includes, that kind of requirement, you can use that also. So but I am not using that. I will be making that simple. Activate this. You can explore by yourself using these conditions which we have defined in account structure. So let me activate this. Before that, I will show you. Just after validating, you should click on activate. Similar like account structure, it will run validation process, and it will ask for validation. So it will take some time, 2 or 3 minutes. then it will be added. So here you will see an info log that the activate advanced rule worker job is added to the batch queue. So I think it is active. Once it is active, for example, we will be taking project. So once it is active, you can go to your account structure. For account structure, you can go to general ledger, chart of accounts, structure, configure account structure. In the configure account structure, you can select your account structure. So this is mine, and I have defined this account structure. So here, what my client is asking, for a specific account, I want my project dimension should be enabled. For that, I will be defining a advanced rule in D365. So my account will be this one, 602220 employee meeting expense. Then I can go to my account structure window. Here you will see advanced rule. So before that, you will see the status is active. So if I try to create advanced rule, it will give me an error that account structure is still active. So I will show you. You can see you cannot create an advanced rule unless the status of account structure TLL AS is draft. Do you want to allow changes? And status of account structure TLL is draft. I will mark as no, and I will make this as a draft status. So click on edit, then it will be in draft status. So this is the basic process. Now I will create an advanced rule. So I will click on advanced rule, click on new button. I will create advanced rule for project. I will mention that main account. So I will, once advanced rule is mentioned, you can enter the name and create the advanced rule. So this is created. Now you need to add your criteria. So for criteria, you will select enter that main account value here and add the advanced rule. So for me it is a project. Now you can activate the account structure. Here you can see operator, you can see begin with. So if I want to add my one of main account, for example, if I want to add this as well in the same condition, I can just copy and I will add like this. I can now this is created, or from here you can delete, create new and add some additional condition. Similarly, here you can add one more advanced rule structure or advanced, you can check the advanced rule structure from here. So I will go back, I will go back once again. I will not take this, I will take only this main account. So I will go back. So here you can see this is how this advanced rule is created in the D365 finance and operation. So I will go back, you will see the status is still draft. So it will be activated once this account structure is activated. So I will validate this. Now it is okay, I can activate. So click on activate, it will ask for activation. So activate, so it will give you info log that activate account structure TLS job is added in the batch queue. So it will take some time and it will be activated. Now I will show you the general entry. So I am running one of my expense series, so that's why I have created one journal, daily journal batch name for that. So I am using that only. So this is expense I am using. So for creating a journal entry, you can go to general entries, journals. Now I will create a new entry and select expense and click on lines. Now if you see, this is the account structure. So this is the account structure. I am taking 6000 series accounts. So let's take this account. It is asking me main account, business unit, then cost center and department. Similarly, business unit, cost center, department. So you will see a business unit, cost center, department. Now if I try to give my meeting account, which is employee meeting expense, let's see how system behave. So let me remove this account. You will see business unit, cost center, department and project. But here you will see there is no project because we have defined for this specific main account in the advanced rules. So this is how you can see and create advanced rule in the system. So we have covered about advanced rule, journal entries. So I have showcased how this main accounts financial dimension are sequenced in the D365 Finance operation with the account structure as well as journal entries. So in next topic we will be covering about financial dimension. So I stay tuned for that, and we will be covering in depth, and I will show you the correlation between account structure and financial dimension. So till that time, Tata, bye bye, see you in the next one.